Good day, watchers. Welcome to another totally flawed movie review tonight. It's been a while since the one because there's reasons why. Well, there isn't, so it's not. They're not important. Right, I've been watching this time. I've just finished watching it. What a movie it was. There's a film called The Brood. The Brood. I've been watching this time. This one was directed by David Cronenberg. This film was very interesting. I'll read the back of it and see if you get the story. Okay, right. Okay, The Brood. Brood is one of director David Cronenberg's most chilling and disturbing words, as shocking as it was when it originally released. Okay, right. Frank Colesworth is becoming increasingly concerned about his ex-wife's known secretive treatment at the sinister Summerfree Institute of Psychoplasmics, headed by cult figure Dr. Raglan. And the doctor's controversial and extreme method seeks to release his patient's rage, often taking on physical manifestations. As Frank delves deeper, he is finally led to a horrific and repellent final confrontation. Now, of course, Oliver Reed plays the sinister the crazy cult figure Dr. Raglan. Oliver Reed, by the way, is fantastic in this. He was a fantastic actor, and to me, he's still well missed right now. Brilliant actor, fantastic actor, full stop. Charismatic, everything about the guy was just fantastic. Such a great actor. Too bad he passed away in 1999, which will be 20 years next. So anyway, David Cronenberg's really good film. I've seen this before. I'm going to give a rating out of 10 after this review. Okay, right. So yeah, like I said, Oliver Reed plays the Doctor. It's an interesting movie. I mean, I remember at the beginning of the film, there's some kind of treatment thing going on. And these people watching this guy like talks to Oliver Reed's character, Dr. Raglan, and they're acting. It's like a kind of play they're playing. It's some kind of like treatment thing. Kind of like I say, it's just trying to release patient's rage or something, whatever. And that's what he's doing. That's what he does in this film. Of course, his wife is there doing, part of that treatment. And of course, it's one of those movies that is just difficult to explain to explain the story because it's so kind of like well done. It's hard to explain, but and then it starts to make sense later on. And I was like, geez, because that's the part of the film. I was like, what? It's one big tumour. All I can say, I'm not going to say one big tumour out there. And I'm like, geez, that's freaking freaky, guys. It's quite shocking and quite freaky, especially there's one, like I said, that part, beginning of the film was with, you see Fingers first, parents of Fingers' character, talking to this guy, doing some kind of treatments thing, in front of these other people, and this guy's wife is there, of course. He's got a daughter that sees his wife, visits his wife. Of course, he found out she's got marks on her back and stuff like that. I'm not sure where that's coming from, of course. The film does have a bit of a twist out there, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But when there's one part of the film where his daughter's with his grandmother, and she's like looking through photos and stuff like that. And next minute, you see someone trying to get into the house, like through the kitchen, I think it is. Of course, the grandmother tries to check out what it is, and then she gets attacked and killed and murdered. I mean, it's quite brutal as far as well. So Jesus Christ, and they're like little. I don't know what they're like. I don't know. They're quite ugly looking things. They're like freaking. They're really quite ugly. They're like little dwarves, but they've got these weird faces. Then you find out what they are, and it's quite shocking. I've never seen them before, but I was like, Jesus Christ, that's what they are. Yeah. So get that tumour sorted when if you ever have a tumour. So yeah. But anyway, it's crazy. I was just like, what the hell? And like little. I don't know what they are, because there's another part of the film where the guy in it, another character gets killed. Of course, Thingy finds his body, and he gets attacked by one of those little monster things, like little people in us. And and then that's where you find out what they are and stuff. It's like, and they're creeper. There's a little twist, so they're not actually born naturally or something. It's weird. because they haven't got belly buttons. I mean, Jesus Christ. And they think, what the hell are they? Of course, then they find out that it's not the last you've seen these little guys. It's like, Jesus Christ. And it's pretty shocking, the films. I was like, another character gets killed. I'm like, Jesus Christ, she gets brutalised in front of the children. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it's really well done, actually. I mean, Jesus. It's pretty scrupulous films. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so really, well, that scene was pretty shocking in the classroom where the girl in it, he gets taken away by two of the whatever you call them in the mover, and then they totally completely brutalised the teacher in it. I mean, Jesus Christ, that scene was quite shocking. It really was. I do like Oliver Reed's acting in this. He's fantastic. He really just he just pops up, he's there in the movie and you think, oh, that's Oliver Reed there. And the guy was such a good actor, full stop. But yeah, good movie. I enjoyed this movie. Still really well acted, well made film. It's only like a 92-minute film, so it's like a 1 hour 32-minute film, so it's not a long film. And the blood scenes are good. The acting's pretty solid. Yeah, the death scenes are really well done, I'd say. Yeah, I liked it. Of course, you expect characters to turn out to be the main villains at the end, but this film has a few twists and turns in it. Just that last bit, I was like, Jesus Christ! I've never seen a tumour like that before. Well, actually, I've seen some crazy tumours, but that was crazy. So anyway, so the guy in it meets this teacher who actually gets, might be a few spoilers in this, but I'll try not to add too much, because so yeah, I don't know, it's just crazy. His wife's like, she's on a treatment, of course. She's got a few issues on herself, of course. Yeah, the film's really well done. I mean, the kid in it who plays the young girl, actually, she's a really good actress. She's like, she gets scared in it and stuff like that. And yeah, I suppose in a way she reminds a bit like Heather O'Rourke, who was in Poltergeist. She kind of reminds her a little bit. Who passed away in '89, was it? It's damn shame that was. Good actress she was. She's gonna be huge. But yeah, it's a crazy movie. Yeah, BROOD. Shows that great David Cronenberg is as the director of psychological horror movies. This film was kind of crazy. Like I said, it's the first time I've actually seen this. Film was 1970. I thought 79. I was thinking 80s, and I'm not sure. I think I was looking at other films up there. I thought, 1979, so it's almost a 40-year-old film. Jesus Christ, I didn't realise it was that old. So yeah, it's a damn good film though. Great director. And the kids are pretty creepy. The little kids in it, they're pretty. Yeah, it's like one of those movies I've never seen before. I enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this review short now. So like I said, there is some kind of treatment and stuff. Of course, you gotta find out. The father of it is trying to figure out what's going off and stuff like that. Yeah, Oliver Reed's fantastic in this, and yeah. So like I said, the last bit is crazy. So even I was like, Jesus Christ. Where so it happens to the teacher, she gets murdered and stuff like that, and of course, the girl is taken somewhere in the movie, and there's like a twist out of them where these things come from. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, oh, that's a big tumour. She needs to get that sword. His face was like, the guy's expression when he sees, what happened is like, Jesus Christ. Because at the end of the film, I don't read his characters like. So yeah, I won't say too much. I don't want to spoil it too much. So the last bit's pretty crazy. Yeah, I enjoyed the last bit. To be honest with you, it kind of opens for a sequel, but they never did a sequel, which is a shame. Maybe we could do a sequel to this. 40 years later, where the girl's older and stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this review short now. So the rating I'm gonna give this film is an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and great performance from Oliver Reed, the little girl in it, the guy in it. And Oliver Reed is fantastic. I mean, he's in any film he's in, he seems to be just fantastic. It just shows a lot of charisma. Great kind of like, I don't know, he's just a wonderful actor. He must have been on a theatre. He must have been done theatre work too, because he's just a great actor. So yeah, So 8 out of 10 for The Brood. Really good film. Excellent. So people, remember to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I did enjoy that movie. I didn't give it a 10 out of 10, but I think 8 out of 10 is an excellent rating for a film still. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for The Brood. So people, remember to subscribe to my channel, and remember to click that little ding thing and whatever. So and remember to have a nice day and have a nice new year. See you later. Bye.